I have been dying to reply to this one all day, but I've just been so busy. Right, this seems to be, I don't even know how to go into this one right now, but social services will likely get called to investigate the reasons for not enrolling your child. It's madness. Well, there's two things I can say to this. The first point is to categorically state that home education does not fall within the remit of social services. It is not a social services issue. There is no reason for a parent who is home educating to be referred to social services unless there is actual abuse taking place in the home. Home education in itself is not considered abuse. It is a legal right as a parent. But yes, you do get random weirdos and school teachers with a grudge because you're pulling your child out of the system, make malicious reports to social services. That does happen on occasion. And it's not just us that get frustrated with that. Social services do too. And these will then be the same people months down the line saying, oh, well, how did social services miss that case? After making 15 crank complaints about a home educator. All that does is delay them from focusing their attention on children who actually need their attention. So whether you're a school that makes malicious complaints or you're an adult making malicious complaints, just because somebody's decided to home educate their child, which is not a form of abuse, it is a parental right. All you are doing is backlogging social services. You're preventing them from actually doing their job and investigating genuine cases. There is no reason other than actual abuse taking place for a home educating parent to be referred to social services. Stop wasting their time. Stop wasting home educating time. Because the parents would much rather spend the time that they end up in this to and fro with social services actually helping to educate and facilitate the child's education. Go figure. I then tried to go on and explain that this situation, what I just said, that it's not actually within social services remit, and explained that I used to foster and social services were fully aware that I home educated and they were not bothered in the slightest because, as I said, it doesn't come under their remit. They weren't bothered I was home educating in the slightest because that was my legal right. I was still allowed to foster somebody else's child. So, if home education was such a risk, would that have been allowed? Who knows? You can make up your own minds on that one. The only services that should be ringing you when you have deregistered your child from the educational system is the home education team with your local authority. You can expect contact from them because contact will be made, but I've got other videos on that and we recommend keeping all contact in writing. But, as I said, home education is not within social services remit. There's no reason for them to be contacted whatsoever. And 9 times out of 10, when they have been contacted, it's been proven to be a malicious complaint, just wasting their time and their services.